Okay, good morning, everybody. Good morning, peace, love, compassion, inner peace, inner guidance from the universe. All the good things in life we get from the universe and we get from the sun. Oh, what a great day. I'm sitting here on a boat. You can see this boat. I'll show you this boat. This is a boat, right? And this is a boat. The boat here, and I'm out here like this. Oops, sorry about this. Kind of moving a little bit. And this is this beautiful world here that I have manifested. Yes, I have manifested for myself. I have manifested this life that I'm living in. Now, if people will look from far or from close or from wherever they want to look, and they will look at my lifestyle and my life where I'm living, they would be, I don't know, maybe a little envious. I would be envious of me if I lived this life and I saw somebody else is living this life like this. I'm living in an island. I can afford the island to live here. Most people come to islands for vacation. They come for 2 weeks, a week, 10 days, and they come in and then they do their normal tourist life. You know, they go by the beach in this area. They go all kinds of stuff. They do all kinds of they eat all kinds of different interesting food, and after 10 days or 2 weeks, whatever, they go back home. I have manifested this life for me so I can live here every day, because I've always figured like this. It's for me, it's always been very simple in that way, and that is, if I go to a place that's touristy place, like maybe Hawaii or wherever I go to a place where there's it's tourists and people come there for vacation, for holidays, it means that people are getting away from their normal everyday life to take a break from their own normal everyday life and come to live in a place like this. Okay, makes sense. So I always ask the question to myself, and that is, if people come here to live here on a 10 days or 2 weeks just for their holiday, that means they like this place. It means it's a great place. Why not live here all the time? I remember I used to go to this island in Koh Chang, and I told last year or a year and a half ago, I told my friends on the island, I said, Thailand would be a great place to live, because people come here to visit and they enjoy really this place a lot, and then they go back home. It would be great just to live here all the time. They said, no, you can't come to Thailand and live in Thailand. Thailand is not a place to live. Thailand is only a place to visit and then go back home. I said, well, maybe for you guys, maybe not for me, because for me, if I go someplace and I like it, I want more of it. If I like the food, I eat the food a lot. And so if I like the things I'm doing, I like to do it again and again. So this is it here. So I have manifested this life. And I want to go back to the manifestation and the human design, because I'm a manifestor and I'm a 6'2" profile, which means 6'2" profile means I'm on one side I'm a hermit. The 2 is a hermit, which means I can live by myself. Hermit is a natural. A person who is a 2 line, who is profile, which is a hermit, that person is a natural, which means he's very skillful, he's very creative, he or she, of course. They're very creative. They can do actually anything. They know, but they just don't know how they're doing it. So sometimes we feel pressure because somebody asks us to do something, and if we don't trust ourselves, then we probably think that we can't do it, and because we have no idea how we do it. But you give us a task, and we'll do it because we are capable of it. We are we're creative enough that we can do that, because we're very skillful, we're very natural. So this is the part of that, but we don't know how, so we need to trust. Trust is really an important thing, and this is one of the issues that a 6'2" profile type manifestor is, the trust. Once they get the trust, once I start to trust myself, I'm unstoppable. But till I do that, till I trust myself, it's a hectic life. And then let's get back now to the 6 line which is the role model. I'm on the other side. So I'm a hermit on one side, the 2, and on the other side is totally different. Is the 6, and the sixth line is a role model. Now, how we get to become role models is by our first cycle, and that's the first 28.6 years of our lives, because during that time we go through so many different things. We basically find out all the things that don't work, because the first 28.6, or let's say about the first 30 years of our lives, of 6-2 life, is that we don't know, we don't get good things in our lives. We get, we like I said before, we get our ass kicked on a daily basis. We go through all these things. We learn about the things that don't work, and they're very useful, because if you know that something doesn't work, you just don't do it, and you try to do the things that do work. So it's like a trial and error kind of a thing, So we are anything but role models in our first stage of our lives. So we just basically want to run away. So after the first 30 years, we go up on the roof, and we are an observant. We observe things, and we are we definitely observe things. We just look and see, and we see all these things that are happening, and I'm very comfortable being on the roof, because on the roof nobody bothers me. On the roof, people just let me be. So basically, because of my hermit, I'm trying to, because of the first 28 years of my life, I just couldn't get anything good going on. So I just basically want to find some place, like on the roof, and then hide someplace and watch everything, objectively, of course. We're very objective. The 6-2 is a very objective. The 6 is a very objective. Sits on the roof and objectively watches everything and sees everything. And I could tell you honestly, I would have rather had stayed on the roof, because on the roof it was really easy. 1, number 2, it's the first time really in my life that I can actually make money. Because the first 28.6 years of my life, or the first 30 years of my life, I couldn't make money. I couldn't keep a job going, because it was really difficult to find, to keep a job. I can find jobs. I can find many jobs, no problem, because I can do many things. Because the hermit is a very talented person. It has lots of creativity, but cannot keep a job for a long time, cannot keep a good relationship for a long time, cannot do things on a permanent basis, because it's just we just come there, we see something, and then we leave. So that's why liking to be on the roof is really nice, because nobody bothers us and we're happy. It's difficult to get on the roof, because many people want my services, or the things that I have acquired in my first 30 years of life. And so it's hard to get on the roof, but once I'm on the roof, I don't want to leave it. And I would love to stay on the roof. I would have loved to stay on the roof all my life, except it's not my choice. So the choice is not mine. I cannot stay on the roof, because I'm supposed to leave the roof. This is what it is. I'm supposed to get off the roof. So now I'm off the roof. I'm 63 years old, and I'm in paradise. I'm living in paradise, and part of it is because I'm a manifestor. So basically, I came here from Chiang Mai to do my sun gazing. Sun gazing, it's another thing that I've been talking about, is sun gazing. I've been gazing at the sun every day, and this is a great place to gaze at the sun, because it's lots of sun here. From time to time in the mornings, maybe there's no sun, because maybe the clouds are hiding it. And sometimes sunset, there's no sun, because I can only gaze at the sun 2 times a day. One, the first hour of sunrise, and the second is the 1 hour before sunset. That's the only time where they say that the sunlight will not hurt your eyes. So I've been watching the sun now. I've been gazing at the sun. Yesterday was 11 minutes and 50 seconds. Actually, yesterday I did it twice, once in the morning and once in the sunset, which I've never done before. People said, no, you shouldn't be doing it because it might hurt your eyes. My eyes are already used to looking at the sun, gazing at the sun. I could stand there. Today I will be gazing it for 12 minutes, and I will continue doing it to 45 minutes, which is about a 9-month journey. But give or take a few days here and there because of no sun and things like that. So it may take longer, but it's okay. So this is really this is what is my first priority of manifesting, is just finishing this sun gazing journey, because they say there are lots and lots of benefits. And the first most important thing in life, the first and the most important thing in life is health. And the second most important thing in life is also health, and so is the third, and so is the fourth. Because if we don't have health, if we're not healthy, you can have all the money in the world and it's not going to really make you any happier, because it's just paper in the end. You have lots of paper. Okay, that's great. But if you're not healthy, you can't enjoy it. Healthy means getting up, being able to walk places where you want to go, get on your bicycle, ride your bicycle, eat healthy food, live a healthy lifestyle. That's really important. So my transition from being an English teacher to a life coach is very simple for me, because as a role model, as a 6-line role model, people can look at my life and look at the way I live, and they can say, wow, this guy is definitely worth to follow up on him, because he's living a really healthy lifestyle. Look at him. Look at me. I'm 63 years old. Look how I look. Most 63-year-old people don't look like me. And the reason I look the way I look is because of the food I eat. I'm basically a raw eater, which means basically I'm eating 90%. I'm eating just raw fruits and vegetables. And every morning I do my exercise. I do my push-ups, and I do my planks, and I do my ab rollers, and then I get on my bicycle, and every day I ride about 20 kilometers. I go into town and just to do exercise. So it's really amazing. So the thing that when I will get some clients as a life coach, because I see some life coaches on YouTube who are 25 or 30 years old. I don't want to sound conceited or anything, but come on, give me a break. When you're 30 years old, I'm sorry, I don't think you can really teach life. You can teach a certain part about life. So if you're 30 years old and you've had this great startup company and you made a lot of money, yes, I agree that you can teach that, how to do it, because you have the experience about this. But in general, a 30-year-old cannot really teach life. I'm 63 years old. I can teach life, because I've been around. I've got a lot of different experiences and many different things, I know what doesn't work, and I also know some things that do work. And so life is about living it. I don't personally think that people need life coaches, but there are many people who want life coaches because they're stuck in a certain place. I'm the person. I can help you. I'm a role model. I am. There's no question about it. If you ask my friends 30 years ago and say, is Moshe a role model? No way in hell, because at that time I was not. I was how do I say it? I was learning to be a role model. It's about learning. Everything's about learning. Everything's about experiences. If we experience good things will come our way. You experience bad things, that's also good, because you will know what to keep away from. So, and through my 30 years of life, very interesting, but very chaotic. My life was very chaotic, lots of chaos, lots and lots of chaos. I have 2 brothers. They didn't do the shit that I did to my parents. I drove my parents crazy. Okay, so just a little bit about the 6-2, about the manifestor, and thank you very much. Love. Love is a wonderful thing. Peace is a great thing. Compassion for others, for animals, for everything around us that is not happening or that's not okay. Show compassion. You show compassion, you will get back compassion. And we all need compassion in this world, Anyway, I'm here in this beautiful island called Kopangan. Today is November the 3rd, 2018. Wonderful, beautiful, amazing day. Sun is out, the water is out, the water is always out. See you guys.